I can barely talk. I can literally barely talk and stop singing for the entire 90 minutes. What a fucking game of football, and what a result for Newcastle United as the finishes 4-1. 4-1 at St James's Park. And that is a massive, massive step towards Champions League qualification. It's not quite there yet. I don't know if I can take much more. Fuck me. I'm over the moon. 4-1 against Brighton, one of the very, very best teams in the league. They played some fantastic football. They absolutely demolished and obliterated Arsenal last time out. However, their small band of fans who were, up in the gods, up in level 7, I think would admit that they were well and truly the second best team on the park today. They got what they deserved, which is absolutely fucking nothing. And Newcastle United, all they have to do now, I mean, to be fair, the results could go our way before we even kick a ball again. But, knowing Aston Villa and knowing how this season's gone, I don't expect them to get anything against Liverpool, so I expect it to go to Monday, and Newcastle to need to get the victory against a very, very bad, poor Leicester City team. It will relegate them. It will cement our place in the Premier European competition, the Champions League. You can't believe it, can you? First season, full season under the new owners, and Champions League football. Oh my word. Oh my word. You've got to pinch yourself. You've got to remind yourself in context. A year ago we were celebrating the victory that kept us up in the league. Last season we should have been relegated. Bottom, balls deep in relegation at Christmas, all that shite. Bruce Ball to start it off with, a decade of Mike Ashley and his penny pinching, Lee Charnley and his slip-on fucking shoes, the man who's running the football club, who I wouldn't put in charge of the photocopier paper, never mind the entire football club. We've had all of that shite, but now after a 20-year wait, Newcastle United are knocking on the door, and not even knocking, we're like kicking the fucker down off its hinges for Champions League qualification. We needed 2 victories out of these next 2 games to absolutely rubber stamp it, and we've done the brief on the more difficult game out of the 2. So, it'll be another party atmosphere. It was great today at the ground, even at half time. The singing, the chanting, there was people hugging. When the goals were going in, it was literally a joy to behold. The atmosphere before the game was absolutely fantastic, and I'll just briefly go through it because obviously we'll have a full review of the game up on the channel just as soon as possible. But I thought I've had to pull over. I need a drink. My throat is literally fucked. But first half, they tried with their little fancy playing out from the back through the keeper and all that. I thought we were magnificent in the press. We get our noses in front, and it's, to be fair, and we whipped the corner in, whipped the ball in. It was a beautiful delivery. They score an own goal, but fuck me, absolutely fantastic. It was nothing short of what Newcastle deserved at that point. Then I'm ribbing on, and we're laughing and joking about Dan Burn. We say he's like 6'4", 6'5", but he jumps about 5'1". And we're saying, it wouldn't be surprised if a Dan Burn or a Sven Botman gets a goal, gets a second goal. And what happens? That happens. Dan Burn gets a goal. He gets a header finally. The guy's so tall, you'd think he would score more goals with his head more often. Against his former club as well. Fuck me. Brighton must be as sick as a fucking dog at this point. 2-0, but we go in at half-time 2-0. And it was the least that we deserved, to be honest. It really, really did deserve that lead at half-time. And then goes into the second half. We have a glorious chance to make it 3-0 and virtually wrap the game up. But of course, it's Newcastle United. We can't do anything the easy way. And the ball goes up the other end. And the lad who's just scored the fucking home goal in the first half, he scores against us, and it's squeaky bum time, and you're slightly worrying, but you're sort of thinking, we're good value for the lead still. We've been the better team. Around, just keep the faith, lads, keep the faith, keep singing, keep cheering, keep, every little 50-50. The referee tried his best, as he did throughout the game, to remind everybody where the fuck he was from. He was absolutely shite from start to finish, the referee. Honestly, he had absolute fucking mare, and he got told about it several times, to be fair. But Newcastle, although they had less of the ball in this next period of the game, I was never overly worried. They had the ball, but did they do much with it? Nah, not really. Not really. And Newcastle were unlucky. There were quite a few times where we were just getting the ball forward, but the last ball, it was just a little bit of bad luck, a bad ricochet, nick here and there. Another dodgy refereeing decision. It wasn't just falling for us, and you were worrying, but we weren't to be worrying at all. Miguel Miron, who was absolutely and utterly fucking fantastic throughout the game, gets up, squares the ball, Callum Wilson scores, and the place went batshit. It literally did. People dancing up and down, tops whipped off. I'm sitting there doing some sort of Ultimate Warrior impression with the Hardens in front of us. Scenes, limbs, all that sort of thing at this stage. And then there's still chance for some more. Another goal. Again, great hold-up play by Callum Wilson. You think he's going to score. No, he isn't. He squares it for Bruno. Bruno's first goal in, about 19 games. And it's 4-1. Newcastle not keeping clean sheets, but going forward, we are scoring for fun. We had another opportunity to make it 5. The keeper was probably booed for keeping one out. That would have got it to 5-1. But ultimately, Brighton blown out of the water. One of the best footballing teams in the league, blown out of the bastard water by Newcastle United, and a thoroughly deserved 3 points. And like I said, it sets it up perfectly now. I don't expect Villa to go. I think it's at Anfield. I don't expect them to go there and do anything, because look, even if Liverpool are struggling, are having an off day, I'm sure the referees will find some sort of way to get them the 3 points, give them a penalty that never should have been, or something like that. So they will get the victory, and we will take it to Monday's game. And if Newcastle United get the points against Leicester, fantastic, we're in. If not, we have another go against a very, 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 I was going to be politically nice, but shite Chelsea, to be honest. We get another opportunity, another bite at the cherry in that game as well. So it is happy days. It is really, really happy days. My voice is absolutely and utterly shagged. Which well and truly enjoyed the evening, enjoyed the singing, enjoyed the performance, enjoyed the football from Newcastle United so much. We have probably picked up a few more knocks. Willock looks like that could be the end of his season, so it's going to be a shuffled around, a makeshift Newcastle United side, unless Sean Longstaff can get back fit, unless Jacob Murphy can get back fit. We'll just have to see how that one goes. But great scenes on the way out at St James's tonight. Again, the songs, we go to Italy, Que Sera, Sera, and all that sort of thing. Absolutely fantastic. And after a gap of 2 decades, 20 years, I mean, Mike Ashley, he must be as sick as a dog. He sold us for peanuts when some of the prices of some of the other clubs is going to. And he's looking and he's like, them lot, they're in the Champions League. The first year they were away from me, they're in the Champions League. And it's amazing to think that what he could have tapped into if he just had one bastard brain cell. He must be the luckiest lad, luckiest bloke in the UK to have made money despite himself. But I'm just absolutely over the fucking moon. Everything to do with the football club is absolutely fantastic. It was great to see Eddie Howe as well. Mad Dog, Gateshead Guardiola, all of the fucking coaching staff really celebrating, especially after the third goal went in. They knew how big of a goal and how big of a moment that was, in the game and in our season. They knew, they absolutely knew. But I'm so elated. I've still got a huge drive back down home. The voice is barely holding out. I need to go get a drink. It take 5 minutes before I make the rest of the journey back down home, but I do so absolutely over the moon. We'll be back with a full review on the channel with Kyle probably tomorrow. Now we'll get that up onto Magpie 24/7. Subscribe to the channel. Enjoy this evening. I'm gonna get back home and watch the game back again. I can't wait to see it all back through. But yeah, subscribe to Magpie 24/7. Hit like, put some comments, kind ones please, in the comments down below, and then check out the rest of Magpie 24/7 across Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We're just about everywhere these days. But Newcastle United next season will be in, let's see, we're going to be in the Champions League, aren't we? We're going to be in the Champions League. Cannot wait to just literally rubber stamp it on Monday. Happy days, loving fucking life. Cannot wait. Yeah, take care, keep it tuned, and I'll speak to you later.